Well, hello. Just waiting for my camera to catch up to the video feed because it's really doing what it's supposed to be doing right now. It's, let me just adjust it here. That's a little better. Not quite as harsh. You don't need the glow from my dome to blind you. I mean, after all, this is supposed to be a relaxing environment. It's not one meant to be shocking or alarming or troublesome. So I will endeavor to provide you with some cool, relaxing vibes. Chill vibes? Cool vibes? Maybe I'm off on that one. I don't know. Just move the glasses so there's no glare. So I am pretty tired today. I'm not going to lie. I slept most of the day away today. And it's because I desperately, desperately needed it. When you work as many hours as I do, and as you get older, it gets more and more difficult to maintain those hours and still try and have a life at the same time. So yeah, today was mostly about sleep. And I'll be honest with you, I'll be heading to bed shortly after I finish up with this because I am quite tired. But that's okay, you know. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still producing content, and I'm still trying to help you along the way with some soothing words, some thoughtful, boy, I hate to use this word when it applies to me, but wisdom, because I personally don't feel like I have any. And that's the old imposter syndrome, right? Even though I may actually have wisdom, I don't think I will ever feel like I do. And that's troublesome in and of itself. Anyway, I'm getting ready to start my vacation this coming Friday. When I finish work at 4:30 p.m. on Friday, I will be on vacation for 3 weeks, which is very much wanted, needed, and required. I need to unplug and recharge. But I have decided that between now and Friday, I will record a couple of shows so that you will have some content while I'm actually on vacation. I will have a live show for you next Monday because I will still be in town. I'm not leaving right away. I have some things I have to take care of here. So next Monday, I will have a live show for you, but I'll record a couple of shows between now and Monday so that you will have some content on Monday evening at 9:30 as I like to schedule while I am on vacation. So yeah, here we go. There we are. I have to admit, I'm kind of in a weird emotional place right now. Like I'm very happy. Life is good. Like anybody else could always use a few more bucks, right? I mean, who among us doesn't need more money to just try and make life a little smoother? Money doesn't like buy happiness. It doesn't. It'll never make you happy, but it can make life a little easier. So, that being said, I'm still doing pretty good. But here's the thing. Wednesday, this Wednesday, so 2 days from now, will be my 55th birthday. And I suppose there's sort of a champagne birthday in there, 55 on the 5. I guess, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't going to have a champagne birthday at 5 because, ew, that would be weird and troublesome, wouldn't it? Also, trying to find champagne in Canada in 1973 was not that easy. It really wasn't widely available here at the time. Times have changed, thankfully. Because of international trade, we can now get the best of the best whenever it's available. Anyway, I shall digress. I find that each year as my birthday approaches, as it gets closer and closer, and I'm only 2 days away, I get a little melancholy, sometimes anxious, sometimes a little depressed. And I know it's supposed to be such a happy, glorious day, but honest to goodness, growing up, my birthday was never that. And that's just, circumstance. Military kids, we moved. Summer vacation started. A lot of people were gone right away, so I didn't have a lot of friends to share my birthday with as a young boy. And as a teenager, it changed, of course. And now I'm kind of at, the stage of like, yay, another day. I'll celebrate Bridget, my lovely partner, my girlfriend. Which sounds weird to say because I'm going to be 55 and she's 50. Girlfriend. She's not a girl, she's a woman. My partner. So my partner and I will celebrate tomorrow evening. My parents had to go out of town. I don't know if they'll be back in time for Wednesday. So, because we usually like to do something. Well, I like to do something on my actual birthday. Some people like to move it before or after, and I'm like, but what if I don't make it to that day? Anyway, it's kind of a superstition I have because when I was very young, I was very sick and I did not think I'd live to be 30, and here I am about to turn 55. So there's a philosophical, psychological, mental health thing in there along with anxiety. And I don't know if I can really quantify what I'm feeling and what I'm going through. I'll try, I'll do my best to try and put it into an understanding, if you will. I feel a million emotions. And sometimes it's difficult to express what I'm feeling. I'm certainly feeling a little more tired because I work a crazy amount of hours. So that takes its toll, which is why I spent most of today sleeping. Even though it was a beautiful, hot summer day out, I needed rest. And there was a time in my life where I would have felt guilty or perhaps FOMO, because, what did I miss out on? And I honestly didn't feel like I missed out on anything. I needed sleep. I needed rest. And I took advantage of that. And I have no regret about it. It was necessary. When your body tells you to relax and recharge, you should absolutely listen to it. It's important to do that. Anyway, I don't have a lot to say this evening. This might be a very short show because I'm feeling a million different emotions, and I'm not able to fully form them into sentences right now. The inevitability of aging and how the body slowly starts to break down and fail, and then you become almost like a toddler again, where you need somebody to help you with absolutely everything. Something to look forward to, Gray. That certainly is on the horizon because, I'm 10 years away from mandatory retirement, and mandatory being a relative term because I can't afford to do that. As millions of people in North America have experienced. And you got to remember, too, the whole retirement thing is a relatively new ideology. There was a time when you worked until you physically couldn't anymore, then your family would take care of you. Since I'm the oldest in my family and I have no children, I have to rely on my younger sisters when I get into my infirm years, which, I hate to say it, but they are inevitable. Hopefully I can, stay healthy and physically fit for as long as possible. But who knows? And as one gets older, one starts to face the mortality aspect of one's life, because let's face it, we are all mortal and we will all shuffle off this coil at some point in time. No one here gets out alive. And, you start to think about that more and more as you get a little bit older. I mean, I'm still in spirit the same person I was at 19. I always like to say, I'm 19 with 34 years experience, 35 years experience, 36 years experience. But eventually I'm not going to be able to say that anymore. And I've come to that realization, and I'm fine with that. You know, the opposite of getting older is not being alive. If you're not aging, it's because you've already passed away. So getting older is okay by me. And it should be okay by you too. I know it sounds maybe a little morbid, maybe a little complicated, maybe a little bit of left of center, maybe a little dark. I don't know. It's up for you to determine. But here's the thing. Life is oh so very short. And as you get older, you discover that. As you say goodbye to friends and family as they pass on, you try and take stock of the fact that, let's celebrate what days we have left for ourselves so that we can celebrate our friends and family and loved ones, maybe our colleagues. I don't know what your particular relationships are like in your life, but we all have to try and make amends and spend time with those that we love when we can. And I understand that how difficult it is to do that today, because we all have to work more now than we ever did before just to keep a roof over our heads, and that is troublesome in and of itself. I guess that's just where we are today, Let's try and observe the best things we have. Let's be grateful for the best things we have on a daily basis and move forward from there. I'm kind of at a loss for words this evening, I guess, because I'm feeling so many different emotions, with the coming birthday and summertime, vacations coming up. I have a lot of work to do to get done this week before I can start my vacation officially. And I'm looking forward to seeing friends that I've not seen in a couple of years. So, yeah, lots going on, a lot of emotions, feeling a lot of things. And there's some other things going on that I don't feel comfortable with discussing openly right now. Family related issues, it's how it is, and I don't want to give away somebody else's private moments. And certainly they're part of my family too, but it's not my story to tell. I'm sorry I'm being vague, but sometimes that's how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to take my leave. I know this is a very short show. It's only about 15 minutes, give or take, but I need some time to think about some things and try and get my focus back. And I think it's because I'm physically exhausted. I've got 4 work days this week, and they're going to be tough ones. Then I've got 3 weeks to try and rest, relax, and recharge. So, I will have content for you next Monday evening, I promise you. I'll back to our regularly scheduled program of 9:30 p.m. on a Monday evening, and I will give you a full 30 minutes on Monday. And I promise to also give you some content while I'm away on vacation, because you matter, and I'd like to think that I can help you in some way. And I want to continue to produce stuff for you. So, yeah. I will take my leave. I'm going to go and get some rest because I'm tired. I've got some things to think about and get organized in my head. My thoughts were rather scattered this evening, and for that I do apologize. Tomorrow's another day, and I'll be better tomorrow than I was today. I promise you that. You take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.